The Oscar-winning mega blockbuster will return to the service with historical context. In the meantime, you can watch Gone with the Wind right now for as little as $4. Contrary to the last 12 hours of online hand-wringing, HBO Max, which launched a few weeks ago as Warner Media's big streaming service, is not permanently removing Gone with the Wind from their platform. They are, so they say, temporarily removing the obscenely popular and Oscar-winning classic from their service with the intent on returning it alongside contextual content. But even if it really was gone for good, such a choice would not amount to censorship. You can still watch Gone with the Wind right now for as little as $4. Maybe the Clark Gable, Vivian Leigh Civil War melodrama will merely come with a pre-film warning about the film's outdated content to the extent that the film's comparatively rosy view of slavery and/or pre-war race relations was ever appropriate, akin to those Whoopi Goldberg introductions that Warner Bros. Included in some of the initial Looney Tunes DVD releases in the mid-2000s. Maybe HBO Max will offer a documentary, featurette or a conversation about the film's cultural impact and unacceptable racial attitudes. But Gone with the Wind will eventually return to HBO Max. First of all, as a general rule, censorship is when a government entity or government official attempts to prevent or penalize speech or a piece of art. The closest thing I've seen, at least in terms of mainstream entertainment, to outright government censorship is to whatever extent Universal delayed the initial September of 2019 release of The Hunt. When a studio pulls a movie because the President of the United States attacked it, sight unseen, on Twitter, that's close to governmental censorship. Nonetheless, the Blumhouse comic thriller, about deplorables being hunted, most dangerous game style, by a group of elites, opened 6 months later. But I digress. Time Warner is a private company, publicly traded to be sure, that can do whatever it wants with the content it owns. In a vacuum, the choice to pull Gone with the Wind is little different than their decision to remove some of their currently available DC Comics flicks, like Wonder Woman, and instead eventually offer different DC Comics movies. Like Netflix NFLX, HBO Max intends to create a revolving door of content. Beyond being just how things are done, it's the easiest way to create publicity and media attention. How often do you see "Here's what's leaving Netflix this month" posts from almost every media outlet? If nothing ever leaves the service, and nothing ever returns, the streaming platform loses a valuable source of free media coverage. The reason this is getting more attention is because A. Gone with the Wind is an incredibly well-known and popular motion picture, and B. Time Warner admitted that they removed the film in light of its problematic context.